What it do, fresh fixers? Yeah, we're back at it again. Another episode up and loading. Yeah, so guys, don't mind me wearing the same attire. I'm doing 2 episodes today.
No, what's she? Man.
I cannot do laundry like I mean and everything. But yeah, guys, as you can see, I'm joined by. I mean, some of you guys have probably already noticed the nigga without me even saying much. But yeah, I'm gonna give him the courtesy of introducing himself. You know, probably, I don't know, maybe he's one of those people who'll be like, my name is Watata, you know.
Don't say like you don't know. You know I've got an intro, that's why you want my intro on your show.
Yeah, you gotta say your intro, so they know it's the real one.
Let me bless you real quick. What's good, guys? It's your boy, Ofai Ntsawaloyi, aka Primo 19, aka Primo, aka Brownsman, aka Banaba Fillm. That's my shit.
Okay, man, I'm yeah, what do you you're right, man.
Actually, I'm good, though. How are you, man?
You chill.
I'm alright, dog. I'm alright.
Can't complain. Nah, it's unlike the South African weather, man. You know, it's pretty unpredictable.
Nah, never, dog. Not with me. Me, you'll probably get the same guy. The same way in my videos, you'll get the same type of...
The goofy guy.
You'll get the same guy. You'll get the same guy. Whether I'm happy or not, you'll get the same guy. Yeah.
Nah, but man, like, I'm pretty sure. Let's just go straight to it, man. I really want to know. Where are you from, man? Like... Who is offensive? Like literally, who's offensive? Like, let's just put Primo aside. Who is offensive?
I'm a normal guy, dog. I'm a dude from Hammanskraal.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up in Hammanskraal / Pretoria for a while, and then I moved up to Joburg in the middle of primary school. So I'm just a normal kid. You know, I used to love football. I used to love dancing. I did a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and I lived both in the hood and in the suburb. So I feel like I got the best of both worlds.
Got the best of both worlds.
Yeah, now.
But what the niggas really like teasing you when it comes to that, like, cheese, you know?
I mean, they get cheese. They love that thing. But you know, I realized that cheese thing, I mustn't take offense to it. Like, you give it power, you know what I mean? So if I gave that cheese thing power, then I was gonna drive myself crazy.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to. I was just like, whatever. You know, let it go, carry on. I was trying my best really not to pay attention to all of that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when it came to school, like, were you literally one of those guys who actually like balance between academics and sports, or you're actually good at sports, academics down there, or maybe it's the opposite?
I was balanced.
Well balanced.
I was so balanced. I even got like 75 in Afrikaans. I was hard. Dog, I was hard.
For real?
I was hard.
Bro, no. Hey, you really on the other hand. The Africans was a war. I'm just glad I really made it up.
I fought that war, dog. I played D-ski, I played cricket, I played almost everything. I did athletics. Yeah, I was a very sporty guy, obviously for very obvious reasons, you know. And but I'm like that. I like being active. I'm an active guy.
Very active.
Yeah, I'm super active.
So do you think that's where you actually come up with your own goofiness? Or you've always been goofy?
I think it's always happened. It's always been there.
Yeah.
You know, it just doesn't come out like this.
Okay.
Or it didn't come out in the terms that I can put it in a video or whatever the case.
Okay.
But people are always laughing around me. People are always chilled. You know, even if it's not like jokes. Like I'm not the type to make a joke.
Okay.
You know, not a joke. That's why I hate it when people are like, bitch, make a joke. I'm not that guy.
You can make a joke on the spot.
That's not me. I'm not a comedian like that. I'm not gonna just spit bars for you. You know, I'm not gonna imagine 50 Cent pulls up to SA and you say 50 Cent, I'm gonna pay the fees. I'm trying to make my one too. You know, you got that.
Nah, I know that guy, yeah, but I'm not paying.
Young Chona. So it's like, it's weird. But it's like, I feel like for me, it's an energy thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can project your energy in a way that other people kind of catch in a funny way, in a serious way. The same way, you know, when you're shouting at a kid, you know, like a baby cousin or something. Sometimes you don't want to shout at them, but you want to
make that point across, you know.
You know, you won't even finish your sentence, but they know the energy.
Yeah, they feel the energy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, me, it was also an energy thing. I project my energy, I think, very well. If I want to be funny, I don't need to be funny, but you'll feel like it's funny.
Oh.
You know, I can kind of do that.
So you see, now that you mentioned that, okay, you're kind of projecting the energy and all that, you're kind of giving off those vibes. You see in a friend group, right?
Yeah.
There's always that one guy, joker of the group and everything like that. But then, most of the times you'll find that the one who's making the most jokes or the one who's actually funny to be around it, that's the very same person who actually goes through the most in life.
Yeah, I hate it.
How accurate is that?
It's very accurate. I don't want to say going through the most. I want to, you know, because everybody goes through a lot. I don't want to take away other people's pain and say there's pain that's less than other pain.
Yeah,
but you know, like the other guys in the friendship group are not going through the most. We're all going through the most, but a lot of the time, that person's problems are not highlighted. They're not spoken about. They're not dealt with. You know, you're too busy handling and uplifting other people for you to really kind of see your own, or for people to even look at yours. You know, so it's a real thing, but I don't think it takes away from who you are. I just feel like when you're stronger, you can lift more. You know, it's like being in the gym. If I can lift more, I'll help you spot your weights. If you can't lift it, you know what I'm saying? You might not be able to spot me,
but
because I'm lifting. Hey,
you bench pressing. When I watch you bench pressing, man, I'm easily, you know, I'm curling it.
Exactly. and we can't expect everybody to be strong in the same way. So, with that energy thing, sometimes that one holds the energy of the group type of thing. You know? It's a bit hectic, but I feel like sometimes it is what it is. You know, it has to happen. It has to happen.
No, I get it.
That mix of people are not consistent. We move up and down. Life moves up and down. So someone must be able to take it up and down. You know, be able to be okay with the whole roller coaster.
Yeah, you gotta be. I mean, at the end of the day, like every roller coaster, there's that curve that's just like, I got this, and then there's just that unexpected curve where you're like, okay, my life nearly ended there. But
exactly.
Yeah, those type of things, right?
It goes down.
So another thing I can see, man, you're rocking on tattoos and stuff like that. So I don't know, like, because you're giving off kind of rebel vibes. Of when like, you're the rebel in the house, like, guys, you know, you do you, I do me.
Yeah.
Type of vibes like that, you know. So why? Do you do tattoos just for the fun of it, or like which each and every tattoo you actually do? You know, you kind of like telling maybe it's a chapter in your story.
All of them, they all have a story. Like all my tattoos are stories. If I look at a tattoo, I know where it comes from, why, you know, the timing of my life that it happened in. So I am a rebel. It's like, you know, fuck. And Twitter,
yeah, and I actually see you in person. I'm going to go there. I'm so big. I'm so pushing up on.
Hey,
well, I thought there's something.
It's over. But I'm a rebel, dude. You know.
Yeah.
I've always been about my own thing. I always tried to do my own thing. I always try to stand out on my own. The tattoo started when I was playing D-ski. That's actually when I got my first tattoo, because I also felt like, these D-ski players are so cool.
Yeah.
When they have their tattoos, let me also rock a tattoo or something, you know, let me be cool also. But mine had stories, you know, so like the first one on my back says, if you're going through hell, keep going. Because at that time of my life, D-ski felt like hell. But everything in my life had this weird theme of when it feels really difficult, but you still want to do it.
Yeah.
On the other side, that's where it's really going to get nice. You know, so every time it felt like, this thing's going down, I used to say, okay, it's about to be nice, but like you have to push. Like you have to, but big as a dog, I promise you, for a little bit.
You're giving off main character vibes, eh? You're like, I know, it's the plot.
Don't worry, the story's gonna change. It's gonna sit somewhere. But yeah, that's where it started. So everything has a meaning. Everything. I have a story for everything. Some of them not so much. That's one of my arm is like it's a portrait. It's like a painting. I thought of that my tattoo I was put on me.
Okay.
So it doesn't really have meaning as in I said, oh no, this means this, it's that. No,
it's just...
Yeah.
It's
Iron Man. What am I going to say about Iron Man? You know, make deep. What am I going to make deep about Iron Man?
Let's think about it. I mean, Iron Man is a philanthropist and all that.
You know, Tony Stark, a billionaire, hopefully.
I mean, the meaning behind it is like, be innovative, man.
Yeah, kind of. But for me, it's he's the leader. You know, he had there was a leadership characteristic to him and his powers. You know what I'm saying? At the same time.
You know, it's like, he wasn't forcing the leadership. He just automatically
it was him.
Yeah,
it was him. Even when he didn't want to be, when he was in situations he didn't enjoy,
he had to.
He
pulls out. So out of those whole tattoos, which one would you say that actually like tells the most close? Okay, I don't want to say saddest,
the deepest,
or something, but the one that actually tells
my
the
chest.
deepest story.
The brown to man tattoo.
Yeah,
on my chest. It's dedicated to my grandmother, who raised me. So I was raised mostly by my grandmother. When my mom was still in varsity, she had me when she was 19, so we had to go back to varsity after having me. And my grandmother is basically like the basis of my beliefs. You know, that's how my religion really kind of formed. That's how my perspective on people also kind of formed. How to treat people, how to see things that other people are doing to you. You know, I was paying a lot of attention to my grandmother. So she also taught me this prayer, Hail Mary. I don't know if you know Hail Mary, full of grace. It's a Catholic prayer. It's a Roman prayer.
It's a Catholic
So it's
prayer.
like Our Father is number 1.
Okay.
Hail Mary is like number 2, number 3.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very important prayer.
And they'll make sure that they instill it, huh?
The Roman
Whether you
Catholics
like it
are
or not.
hard. The
Whether
Catholics
you
are
like it or not.
hard. My granny used to wake me up 12 midnight. I have to go pray. We have to do Hail Mary. We have to do the whole thing. It's like a sequence.
Oh, it's a sequence.
You know, when we do Hail Mary, the whole rosary, there's a prayer, the creed, and then I go back to bed. And then I wake up. She used to wake up at 3 a.m. again and do it. She never used to wake me up for that one. But then 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock, that was me and my grind.
But I'm pretty sure there was one time where you were just like, you are here. We're still on the offensive part. We haven't attached. Yeah, we're still. I really want to get this story because, hey man, you see, when it comes to the whole content creation thing, it's people are only just seeing the movie, but they don't actually see the behind the scenes.
Yeah,
you understand. And now I actually want to get the real part of it, like setbacks and everything like that. But before we get into that, I still want to understand the offensive part and all that. So your aspirations of actually like being athletic or playing soccer, where did you get your inspiration from?
From my dad.
From your dad.
We don't need to go far. There's no deep story. It's that nigga.
Yeah, man, this guy's the son of a legend.
So, a few people know that guy. Who he is.
Yeah, you'll guess. You'll guess. Do your research, guys.
Someone might know.
Do your research. We're not gonna tell you. Do your research.
Played for a few teams, but that's straight from him. Straight. I was like, no ways, I'm better than you, dog. Are you crazy? I'm better than you, dog. You think you were good? Me, I'm hot.
You're hot.
Watch.
Very hot.
Give me a couple of years, I'll be grand. Watch.
And
then I literally took it on.
So what position?
And I played centre back, same position.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you actually wanted to show
I said,
guy
dog.
that I can
I said,
better
dog.
than you.
Hey yo. I'm taller than you. I'm better than you. I dress better than you. I said, hey. I'm telling you, I'm so competitive, bro. I'm so competitive, bro. But yeah, it was him.
But it's just really dope competition, though. I mean, it's not like you're competing with your peers and everything. You're actually competing with somebody, it's actually close to you, and you can be like, dude, I'm gonna break all the records you said.
For real. And in essence, I'm competing with myself because, I have to get better than that to get there than who I was. So it always comes back to myself. Even though it was about that and like kind of beating that legacy, I was like, nah, it's still me. I must do it my way. But things happen. Life happens. Hey, life happens, bro.
Life always happens to everyone, man. I mean, that's what people have to understand, man. Whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
At some point in time, life just pays you that unexpected visit and be like, reality check.
For real. For real. And I respect that shit. That's one of the best things I like about life, One thing I learned is to also just embrace everything. Don't think about like your life in phases. I had to stop this thing of saying next year is my year. Next year is my year. Hey, stop that thing. Like, it's not a real thing. Life doesn't work like that. Life is not a straight line. Life goes according to what you do and how you live. That's what times your life, not time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, the same way when you feel like you found a passion and you want to do a lot within that. So if your passion is, talking and interviewing and podcasting, even if it's not where you're going to end up, that passion will probably teach you everything you need to know about the level you're going to get to.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what I was telling you earlier. Maybe when I get into something, head first. I dive. I don't care if the water's freezing.
You don't care how deep the water is. Hey, you'll handle the problems after. Right then, they'll be like, alright, chief. Okay, fuck.
Angtola, it's cold in here, but I'm inside. I can't swim and I'm in the deep end now. Angtola, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But that's the one thing. Life does that. Life just happens. And that's what I feel like is divine timing. It's basically your timing, but the timing of your actions. The timing that you choose to do things. When you decided, I'm going to buy mics and a system and a camera, That's when life started. That's when you took a step forward.
That's another initiative.
Exactly. That's what I feel like times life. Those are the minutes and the hours of life. Our actions, our experiences, the people we meet, the things we go through with these people. That's the timing of life. The seconds go by when I greet people, when you talk to people, the conversations you have. That's, for me, that's a second. The conversation, you know. A minute is what I capture. An hour is basically like your cycle, you know, what people think of as a year. But for me, it's not really a year. My cycle, your cycle is whatever it is.
Yeah, it's whatever it is.
Exactly. Some people is 12 months. Some people's timing is 3 months.
Yeah.
Some people's timing is 6, you know. But yeah, hey, life happens, bro. Go.
But I just think that there's people who should just ride the wave called life.
Exactly.
Because with the wave, you know, you can actually kind of see the shoreline, but at the end time, you don't know how
you'll get there, when you'll get there.
Will your wave be big? Will
Yeah.
it be as big as
The fact that you see what you said when you said you
Yeah.
see the shoreline.
Yeah.
If you feel like you see it, all you have to do is concentrate on swimming to get there. That's it. That's what I learned life is about. Just get there. You feel like I just see something there.
Yeah.
I ain't born. Just make sure you want to get there.
You want to get there.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how, whether
Yeah.
it's going to hurt or whatever.
If it
but-
however you deal with what's in front of you now,
Yeah.
get there.
You better make sure.
Exactly. Deal with it properly and get there.
All right. No, man, I hear you. So now, okay, let's delve into how do you actually decide to be like, right, you know what? I'm just taking this camera and I'm doing this content clip. Like, what goes into your mind? Were you one of those people who just like, I can't see other people doing this. Okay, this is dope trend. I think I can also do it better.
Yeah.
Let me just try it and see, and then boom, out before you realize it, maybe a week in.
Yeah.
These numbers here.
It's a mixture. So part of it is because I'm so competitive. I wanted to compete. I was like, no ways, I'm better than these guys. I was like, nah, I'm better. You know, especially when TikTok started.
Yeah.
I was watching a lot of it. Because I had a lot of time. We were in lockdown 2020. You know, it was a bad time.
Literally.
You know, there was that 3, 4, 5 months of just sitting at home.
Yeah.
And I had enough time that was my research time. So I was just playing around with TikTok. I wasn't too serious. I was on the YouTube. So I was making skits and like these vlogs. And I was like, I'm actually tired of entertainment. That's why I said, I'm tired. I was like, I'm tired of what these people show me on YouTube. I don't want to look at makeup tutorials because, you know, girls run YouTube. Women run YouTube. Social media, actually. Women. If you didn't know, women run social media. Guys, get the women on your side. Get the hands on you. If the hands feel you, you'll be good.
Yeah.
But women,
Hands.
I'm telling you, women run social media. Pure numbers, pull. If a honey can if a woman reposts you, you are being seen by women and men. If a man reposts you are most likely to be seen by men. True. And men don't always repost other things. Men don't always laugh. You know, men aren't the most. Oh damn, that's funny. Let me put it up. Let me make other people laugh.
It's just kind of
exactly that. That's literally one of my biggest achievements is when a homeboy comes up to me and is like, dog, he's so funny. I'm like, niggas don't bark. Niggas bark. Sharp. You know?
Yeah.
So, women, once women are on your side, you're moving. So I was like, I'm tired of watching everything that we all keep watching. When I turn the TV on, I'm going to see things that I've been seeing for years.
For years, yeah.
You know, the way soapies are made, they basically haven't changed. The way comedies are made, the way the TV shows we watch, all this American stuff, everything has the same tone.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm tired. Can we get something new, guys? Can we be entertained also in a different way? Let's not be entertained in a way where we can see you guys are acting and it feels like acting and, you know, now we must buy into the story like that. No. I want entertainment where I don't need to buy into the story. I want entertainment that relates to me so much that off the first look, I know what's going on or I feel connected. Same time, I don't have to listen and chill and keep up with the story for me to really feel that sense of relation. So I was just so tired. I was like, nah, but how am I going to change it? I don't know anyone. You know, I'm not in this industry. I knew a couple of people, my friends in the entertainment industry, but I wouldn't say I wanted to use them like that or would have been comfortable to. So I was just like, dude, there must be some sort of a way to influence how people watch things. Yeah. How people receive entertainment. Yeah. You know, how it comes to you. Never mind not just how it's made. How it hits you. You know. Nothing was hitting me. I was bored. I was like, no one's hitting me. If I want to be entertained, I must go to America. And even when they're not going to chat about anything I know.
You can't relate.
I can't relate. Exactly. It's funny, but I can't relate.
Yeah,
so there's always a little bit of a gap. And I was like, let me try to fill this gap. Let me see if I can. Because I feel like I know what's missing.
Yeah.
Let me try put it in. You know, that's the only way to solve the issue.
Okay, yeah.
Is to see if your solution works. Even if someone else can say, nah, dude, what we need is this. You do it.
You do it your way. I'll do it my way.
If I feel like this is the gap,
yeah,
I'll do it like this. So I took the gap out and I said, all right, sharp. There's a huge aspect of relatability that's missing. You know, everybody in South African TikTok was just making the same stuff.
Yeah.
The same jokes. They were copying the same American dances. Everything was the same. Everything was just monotonous. And the same people were popping up on my Explore page, on my For You page.
Yeah.
Every time. Who's this hand? Then I go inside. Dude, you're not even that funny. Okay, but you've got 1 million followers already. I don't even know this app like that. Keep swiping. Who is it? And they keep popping up. And I'm like, you guys are repetitive. Watch me. Watch me. I want to do something different here. 2 years later, I'm sitting having podcasts. Who's this nigga? Since when? You know? Since when?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man, but you see when it comes to the whole thing. Okay, what are we gonna get now? Is like since you've actually like done skits on YouTube and TikTok and everything, like if you were to compare when it comes to monetization and everything, like
sure,
which one actually like pays well as a South African content creator?
I wouldn't know because I don't know YouTube like that. I tried it. I couldn't monetize. It's tough there. You need a lot of views / subscribers to get a lot of money on YouTube.
Yeah.
So in that sense, I would say everything else is easier because YouTube was tough. It's tough to get into. It's tough to get at markets. It's tough to get people on your side.
True.
You need a lot of convincing, or your stuff must be really good, you know, or your subject matter must be really interesting or new. So I would definitely say go the Instagram way.
IG.
Go IG.
Okay.
You'll probably find money quicker than anywhere else. If money is what you're looking for, I'm not looking for money. I didn't come here looking for money.
You came here serving people.
I was tired of what I was seeing.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for money, go to Instagram. Go to the gram first. The gram has so many more chances for money. Brands are looking at like smaller content creators. They don't always want, well, not always, they do, but they don't, it's not critical to get a big influencer every time or 5 big influencers on your campaign. No. Sometimes just get 2. Fill the rest up with people who have a substantial market, but nothing over 10K, 8,000 followers.
Yeah.
They'll give you, because you have a crowd of people who actually watch what you do every day.
Yeah.
Not everybody watches, and not everybody watches and engages with the celebrities.
Oh.
You just want to see it sometimes. Just like, oh, cool. AKA is living. Yo, on your V, yo. You're not gonna DM him because he's not gonna DM you back.
It's free. It's like it's not
gonna happen. So you don't really interact with it like that.
Yeah.
But when it's someone who is approachable, someone who replies to your DMs, someone who you see, even you can walk past this person,
then that's where
then they'll give them. That's why sometimes they'll give. A lot of the time they'll give them those campaigns.
This whole thing is nice because even I too, I recently started, just embarking on this whole TikTok thingy, especially for voiceovers and stuff like that.
Yeah, you got the
fuss out thingy and everything. I'll be like, alright, Simba, and then you just already trying them as well. But then you're just saying, oh, okay, so when you actually do the proper hashtags and everything, your videos is more likely to get a whole lot of views and things like that. But what I want to know when it comes to this whole campaigning, when it actually comes to being content or creative, let's put it like that, being a creative, right? At first, I'm pretty sure when you're like booming and people were starting to see your numbers and everything like that, you got campaigns coming to you and be like, hey, we'd like to work with you, we'd like you to do this and that and that. When the times went by, you actually got those offers, but at the same time, you're also ripped in the process?
I mean, you don't know if you're being ripped off or not at that stage. You're happy for money. And they're going to take advantage of that. They have a lot of it, and they don't want to spend a lot of it. So they're going to try to come to you with as low of an amount as they can. They're not going to try, they don't recognize your value like that. They just recognize the numbers you can bring. So when they come at their cheapest. I remember my first couple of campaigns was Nah, I wouldn't accept it right now. I wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
Oh no! I wouldn't even look at it if someone offered me that amount of money. I would laugh.
How much is it?
I would laugh. Someone offered me like 5K.
No, you laugh at that,
I'd
dude.
laugh.
So just an estimate. You times it by how much? Just an estimate. Okay, let's just work on that 5K times how much? Right
For
now,
one
you'll tell
video.
me. Yeah, for one video now.
It's like times 5.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
For a minute-long video.
Yeah. Anything under a minute. Anything longer, we'll have to check. Yeah. But like, you don't just know that. It doesn't. You don't just say this is what I'm worth.
Yeah.
You don't just decide. It takes a lot. I mean, even when I started with that little 5K, bro, I was like, whoa, I got paid. And I mean, when at the time my operational costs are nothing. I'm not spending money to make my content.
Yeah.
It's all profit. You know, they basically paying for my idea. You know, it's just that now that I'm using more energy, more ideas, my ideas have to be worth more. You know, if people like them this much, and people have so much of a demand for them, the price is going up.
It has
The
to.
price, if you guys want it, you'll pay. If you really want it, you'll pay what I say. You will pay. And you want Primo,
Yeah.
you'll pay.
You'll have to.
Young Todd, it's the same thing. Louis V wasn't always the price it's at. They had to start somewhere. You know, so I would say just try your best in the beginning when it starts coming to figure out your value. Try price your stuff. And don't be mad about your pricing. Price it in a way that you can gauge. Because then it's easy for you to move it up or down, or whatever the case may be.
Oh yeah.
Set a price for your value and chill there. Chill there for a while, for a little bit, and see how people are responding to it. If people keep coming back because it's also about the quality of your work. It's not just about how much you're charging. You know, so I was charging 5K, but my video went on to have 400,000 views. You know,
Then you just
they paid 5K for 400,000 views.
That's
That was it, you know.
They saved.
Exactly.
And they were able to reach a whole lot of people.
Exactly, and a lot of the time people do the calculation of rands per view, how much they spending, and companies don't always want to spend anything more than about R1, R1.50 per view, type of thing.
Oh.
They in the beginning, cents. They were paying cents per view for my videos because my turnover was so high. You know, 100,000 guaranteed. 100,000 views guaranteed.
That's gang money.
Yeah. if I was charging on a per view, oh, they would have been drowning. I would have killed those guys.
You would
At that
have.
time,
You would have killed many people right now.
But yeah, just start somewhere,
Yeah.
and then just keep moving. Just keep moving. As a result of demand, how much people want it, how much people in the industry value it. Also, you know, I realized there's a lot of value to my stuff.
Yeah.
As much as I didn't think there was a lot more value.
Is that why you actually ended up even having a team?
Yeah, because I thought, no, you just do this thing one man. Come on, I'll be grand. And then I realized how much people want and how much it's going to demand from me if I want to give everybody what they want.
Oh.
So no, it's going to demand a lot of time. It's going to demand a lot of attention. It's going to demand a lot of admin work. It's going to demand a lot of my brain power. I was like, I don't want to spend so much. I'm going to be flat. In a year, I'll be up. I have nothing
to
you
offer
know,
on the
I have
table.
nothing. I'll just be drained. So I was like, nah, I need a team. I need to share the weight. You know, and I think that's the most important thing about it. You know, a lot of people think they're strong enough to handle it. Nah, I'm good. Don't worry. Nah, I'll be fine. I'll do it alone. You don't need to.
Don't need to.
Yeah, it's fine. We know you can. It's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
You don't need to.
Doesn't have to be that.
No.
We're good people.
It's okay.
That way
yeah.
you can actually remain relevant and you can still
Exactly.
remain as creative as you are. Probably even more.
Exactly. You focus on what you do. They can focus on everything around you. They're also good at that stuff.
Yeah, the specifics, the delegations.
Exactly.
you
Trust
know,
them.
Setting up things and be like.
Trust them to negotiate for you. Trust them to sort out your emails, your campaigns. Trust them to get you whatever. Just trust them. Get people you trust. Trust them. Focus on your thing.
And then just push them.
Yeah, you'll see it. It'll grow.
Hey man, like, hey, this is really funny, guys. Like, check out this guy over here. He's just over like, it's literally what you see in the videos, man. You know, for some people, you know, like they have this certain persona, right? where he's kind of like, I'm this person when
Yeah.
I'm doing skits and things like that. Then I'm this person,
Yeah.
you know, outside.
So you're like a character.
Creative.
you're
Yeah,
like
like
a
you know,
person.
this is the character I put on. Then when I'm outside, this is who I am.
Yeah.
I literally, man, I still get the vibes that you do in the videos and
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that,
yeah.
and all that. But I'm not gonna lie, you know, my favorite script by far is the one where you're doing actually the most relatable one. Where you actually, I don't know, man, you are really creative. Where you're pushing a trolley, you know, when the parents
Mama Isa. Yeah.
Mama, yes. Bro, like, I don't know how many times I rewatched the same video, like, every
That's why I
time,
got
whenever
3
it
million
pops
views.
up.
It's you.
No, it's not me. It's not me. Even other people do it. Because it's kind of like, even if it pops up in your feed again, you don't just pass it through. You kind of like looking at it because the moment you do that, it's kind of like, I relate so much. And then you're over there like, I feel this pain.
That's
you know,
why
I feel this pain.
That's why I decided to make content.
Yeah.
That's exactly why. For that.
Alright, fuck. I think we just had low shedding.
The sheds. Wild. Wild.
No, it's chill, it's chill, it's chill.
South Africa. Our land.
Now with this whole content creation thing, you're doing it, it's not working for you.
Yeah.
I mean, you started it to prove a point that, okay, you can do something better. I mean, then here you are. Boom, there's articles about you.
Yeah.
And all this and that, you know. You just don't
Niggas want podcast with me. You wanna hear my story now?
Now, for me, the reason why I actually reached out to you and all that, it's not because, okay, now you're an overnight sensation and everything like that. It's like, okay, here's somebody I've seen on TikTok and doing things like that. And I'm a student. I'm a voice of students. So now I'm also here seeing other students trying to do more or less the same thing.
Yeah.
So you're kind of like, no, let me just try and have him come through and actually like, give a certain few input as, no, this is what's up. This is what you see.
Yeah.
This is what happens behind the scene, guys, and all this thing. You know, it's not just like, okay, that guy, okay, he has a whole lot of followings. No.
Yeah,
With me, it's kind of like, okay, I feel like he can actually like relate the story more authentically to the students.
Yeah, to
They
help.
can understand. Yeah, and then students can be like, oh, flip, so I've been doing this wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe if I can try it this way, you see?
Fully.
Things like that. I'm all for students, man.
Yeah. Shout out. Shout
I'm
out.
for students, man. That's why
Shout
this
out,
platform exists. But yeah, I just wanted to know, do you think that you'd actually like maybe embark on something else aside the creative space? Because the reason why I'm asking this is like, it's a wave, right?
Yeah.
And with the wave, you gotta ride it as long as it's still relevant.
Yeah.
So I feel like as much as you're doing this, eventually you're gonna reach your peak.
Of course.
Yeah. And then from your peak, do
Then
you
it
plan on
starts,
setting out elsewhere, or maybe you would have generated enough guap?
Trust
to be
me.
like,
But you see, I'm not, like I said, I don't do this thing for money.
Yeah.
Money is not, I'm not obsessed with that thing. So I want this to open up opportunities for me to be able to do a lot more of what I want to do. You know, I want to go harder into filmmaking. I want to go into filmmaking. I'm basically making little movies.
Oh yeah,
You know,
I've seen
that's
your recent post.
Yeah.
I don't know, music video.
Yeah. With the little snippet inside. So there's a lot of things that are happening. I've been on a TV show too. There's a lot of things that I've been like trying to fiddle with. But mostly I want to stay in the film space, filming, you know, series. Just I just need a camera in front of me. I just need to tell stories, tell you guys stories, entertain you guys, make sure you guys are happy. You know, so whichever way I can do that, I'm gonna do that. It's not about money. I don't care about money. Money just keeps me alive. Money just makes me live the life I wanna live. You know, I wake up and I'm fine.
You're fine.
I don't think about it.
Yeah.
As long as I have enough money to be fine, to not think, then I'm okay. But
Nah, man,
that's
I'm
not
adopting your
the
mentality.
object. Yeah, it's really not. Quality first. That's me. Quality first. Quality first.
Over everything.
Over everything. Make sure that if you're gonna take something out, don't even think about how much it's gonna cost you or how much it's gonna be worth to the next person. Make sure it's your best quality.
It's quality, you know, when it's
fully.
out there.
You can't doubt it.
Clean. Yeah, but any dedications or any shout outs you'd like to make?
Shout out to my mom.
Yeah.
Shout out, Mamzo.
That's
So
all
you.
our moms are for giving us.
It's all her. Yeah, shout out to my niggas, man. I got so many friends.
Yeah.
Yo, just shout out to everybody. You guys all know yourselves. I don't wanna name people and then not name people. Shout out to everybody I see every day. If I love you, you already know. You already know.
Nah, man. Nah, thank you for pulling through. Man.
Hey, shout out for having me, bro.
Yeah, thank you, man. So nice. Yeah, guys, as you all know the drill. My name is Nicholas. And this is the Fresh Streets Podcast, signing out.
With Primo, aka Brown Man, aka Banaba Fillm.
Yeah.
Banaba Bahlano, ke bankakai. Se ba le fo jwale, mokgotso ona le mathata mahlong, hlohong. Ona le rona fela molong. Ele le rona fela molong na.
Yo, whose man's is this? Whose man's is this?